Hello, y'all. Brother Daymond Chief Jones here. Hey, the city, Olmos Park Texas, aka Olmos Gone Texas, they haven't reached back out to me. I was proactive and called them after I even had an open invitation on YouTube. Okay, and I know they got the message. Let's not go into that. But anyway, the point is, I know they got the message, and they haven't reached back out. They haven't reached out to me, and I know several other people that have kind of made themselves available, and they ain't reached out to any of them. They haven't reached out to anybody. They've doubled down and doubled down again. So they're backing the rogue police regime. That's usually a military term, okay? And it's almost like their own little kingdom, their own little royal palace. And the chief of police is like the king of justice, except it's injustice, okay? If you live in the city limits, you get treated one way. If you live somewhere else, you're treated another, okay? They just want people that look like them, talk like them, act like them, and think like them, and they don't like guns. So we're going to do away with the Constitution for the Texas State Republic. We're going to do away with the national Constitution. We're going to do what we want to, when we want to, how we want to. I'm asking you, please come be with me. I'm going to be in my news reporter capacity. I'm going to be an advocate, okay? So many people have asked me to make sure and be armed to the teeth. Some people have said, please just only come in your reporter capacity. So I'm still thinking about it, I'm still praying about it. I may be well armed or I may not be. I'm still praying about it and still thinking about it. But I believe Jack, he said he's going to be in his reporter capacity only. So he's not going to give them a reason to arrest him where he can capture everything on video. I may do the same thing. I'm still thinking about it, still praying, okay? And y'all can let me know what you think, and we'll let God be the judge, okay? I support Self-Defense Fund, SDF.com. I am now an affiliate with them, okay? So, if you go there, and if you click on the affiliate link, which I don't know if I can get that added on here or not, but I'm going to try to. If I do it correctly, you should be able to click on it. The last video I did didn't have no sound on it. I'm very, very sorry. There's something wrong with this Logitech HD 1080p. You can hear white noise, but can't hear me. And I've tried to delete it. Maybe I can delete it, but right now I can't figure out how to get it off of there so it don't mess y'all up and get people all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the point is, if you join there, they're going to help sponsor me in some way if enough of y'all go there and do this. If you're going to this march, if you live anywhere in Texas or in the 50 states, and you throw a rock or shoot a gun in self-defense, they're going to protect you, okay? It doesn't matter if you're on a traffic stop and the cops start playing word games with you and arrest you on some gun charge that's bogus or crap. They're junkyard dog attorneys, and they're proud of that, and they're going to go after them. They're going after the bad police over there on C.J. Grisham. But it ain't just him. It's you, it's me, it's everybody. Okay? I signed up. I become a member. I don't want to be a statistic. This is the dream team that I've always looked for. Every other self-defense thing has a clause that says accept this, accept that, accept this. They don't have all these exceptions. They're just straightforward, and they're really for me and you. So if you're going to the march most especially, then do this. But I've talked to the director over there. I've talked to the national director. I've talked to some other members, and they think like me, they think like you, they think like us. People that believe in the Constitution, believe in the national Constitution, the state Constitution, the 50 state republics, okay? If you carry a gun, if you carry a knife, if you carry a rock in your pocket, please go join these people. I would appreciate it if you go through my affiliate link, because they can help sponsor me, and I won't have to ask you to help pay some expenses. They'll help pay some, not all, but some expenses one way or another, or they'll sponsor my show. So I'll have something to help me to do my cost, okay? I've also been asked to do things around the San Antonio area for audits, up to 50 miles, 60 miles away in various things. I've been asked to go over to the Houston area. I've been asked to go back to the DFW. So all I can tell you is I ain't begging for money. I ain't never begged, I ain't begging now. God didn't send me to beg money for the church and beg money for me or my family. I ain't never done it, and I ain't doing it now. Now, if God told me to beg for something for humility's sake, to get on my knees and beg, I'd be on my knees and beg, but he ain't never asked me to. And I don't find nothing in Scripture said he's ever going to ask me to. But if he does, I'm an obedient servant and I'll do it, okay? But if you want me to go to these other places and be your eyes and be your journalistic reporter and your advocate because you ain't got the time or you don't have the ability and you want me to go in your place to do this, you're going to have to give more money in my PayPal. I got enough now to get to Olmos Park and do most of it. Yeah, I'm going to have to come out of my pocket with $100 or $200, okay? Y'all got most of it. Y'all got like 70%, 80% of it paid. Thank you, thank you, thank you to you. You will be blessed, and I am going for you, okay? But if you want me to go other places, y'all got to hit my PayPal again and get the funds up, because I have to get another motel. I got to get more gas, okay? If I'm bringing you the content, should I have to bring you the content and pay all the bills too? I mean, come on. That's not begging. That's giving you an opportunity to send me in your place to do what you can't do, won't do, don't have the ability to do, and you want me to go be your reporter. That's why people pay for newspapers online, or they used to put quarters and stuff in a machine because they were paying for people to go do their reporting, okay? So I don't have no income, okay? I have zero income. I have small monthly benefits that come to me, okay? Not even a retirement check for law enforcement for 40 years, okay? I had a small amount for a few different agencies I worked for that I had to cash out to pay bills at different times, okay? So no, there wasn't no mountain. Yeah, there are some people that I know that actually retired in Florida that had $1.1 million that they could cash out. It wasn't even 30 years they could cash out. If I'd stayed with one agency or stayed in the state system the entire time, and I'd been in Florida the entire time, I'd have about $1.9 to $2.1 million I could have cashed out, okay? That'd have been sweet. I'd have never had to ask you for nothing. But that ain't the way it worked, okay? So y'all that think I get some big fat monthly pension check or something, you're wrong. It's not true at all. I'm on a small monthly benefits check, okay? That's my private business, but that's how it is. So if you want me to put gas in my truck and go do more audits for you, I'm going to have to eat. And no, I don't overeat. I don't eat the best, but I have certain limitations, and I can't exercise the way some people can. And I am very controlled in my eating for the haters out there that send nasty little messages about me and my son on the last video. God's going to deal with you, but I also removed you because you was putting a lot of hate speech in there, and I don't mean, I can take a lot of stuff. My son can't, okay? He's special needs, and he reads these things, okay? He sees what the people saying because he wanted to be in the video, okay? Now, he's legally a man. He's not a child. He's not a juvenile, but his feelings are juvenile. His feelings are a small child. He wanted to be in the video. He wanted to be in there with his daddy, okay? So I'm a good man and a good daddy, and I put him in there. You'll never know the fights that I've gone through for this boy. I have advocated for him all his life, okay? That's why he got the services he was supposed to get. I did a lot of things to bring in money morally and ethically to make sure that he was taken care of, okay? It still costs a lot of money to take care of him, okay? Some people have to put their children in group homes or hospitals or mental wards or other things, but I'm a real man and I take care of my family, okay? I feed them. I make sure they get to the doctor and stuff. That's the kind of man I am. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in God. If you don't, jump off a pier, okay? I ain't nothing else I can tell you. Maybe I'm throwing a little bit of animosity back to the jackasses that said all the nasty stuff. I'm a real man. I ain't a punk. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. You'd be a sad fool to do that. I'm not calling you a fool, but I said you would be a sad fool if you did it, okay? So I'm praying for all the nasty people out there. I'm praying for myself. But anyway, if you want me to go to other places, send more money to PayPal. If you just want me to go to Olmos Park, Texas, and you say, that's good enough, brother, that's good enough, Chief, we don't need you to go nowhere else, then don't send another damn dime to PayPal for me. But if you want me to go other places, you gotta send more money. Just simple opportunity for you, okay? If you go to www.selfdefensefund.com/REF/Daymond/ then I'll get the credit for that, and they can sponsor this show if enough people join up, okay? It makes it worthwhile. I endorse C.J. Grisham. I endorse Open Carry Texas. I endorse Self-Defense Fund. If this was around years ago, I would have joined it. It is the dream team. It is junkyard dog attorneys that fight for you and me. It don't matter if you're carrying a rock here in a pouch and you throw it for self-defense. You got a blowgun, a dart, a gun in self-defense. The police screw you over and put you up on bogus charges. It don't even matter if it's not specifically a gun charge, but the gun is what led to it. They got your freaking back. What else can you ask for? I don't know no attorneys that fight like that for this kind of thing. This is a unique American thing. I am a Texan and I am an American, okay? I do have holdings in Alabama and Texas both. I got some minor holdings in Florida, okay? I am in the midst of trying to get me and my family back to Texas on a full-time basis. That is my domicile. I have an abode there, okay? So I'm a Texan, but I'm having to spend a lot of time in Alabama for various reasons. But that won't always be true. So I've been helping people in Alabama and in Florida and in Georgia, and meeting with militias here and meeting with militia Texas. I do a lot of traveling back and forth, okay, when my funds allow it. But it's for my affairs, for the affairs of my family, for the affairs of the church, okay? I went and helped a brother in Northeast Texas at his church here recently, okay? Took every penny we had, but we did it because it's for the building of the kingdom of God, and that's what I am, okay? But I ain't some soft shoe. I ain't some soft touch. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Like I say, that would be bad. So if you want to support me, you want me to go be your man, do it. If you don't, then don't. But don't call me a beggar. Don't call me a beggar. I'll remove you. I will tell you exactly what I think. Then you can like it or not. That's just the way it is, baby. Okay, so I'll try and put the links in there. If you're for me, I'm for you. If you're not for me, okay, you don't have to be for me. I'm not necessarily against you. I love everybody. I love y'all. I put a challenge to break the 21,000 and some change I had on the last video. Why? Because the more people that see it, the more people's likely to show up at the march this Saturday. We need as many eyes and as many ears and as many cameras and video equipment as we can get going, okay? You know, this be another pivotal moment. It ain't like the JFK assassination, but this will be a day I believe will go down in Texas history and American history. And if you're there, you'll be a part of a historical event. If you have film footage, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, that might be worth some money. Okay? You might help free a man or woman with your video footage. You being there armed, along with the other thousands of people that show up, almost guarantee they won't act out. The more people that we have there with guns, the less likely government is to act out. That's why we have an armed population since George Washington and before, and ever since. It is to keep the government straight and tell them, anytime the people rise up, you better back down or you will suffer the consequences with your own life for stepping across the line. You cannot play with us, the people. We're for real. We ain't punks. We're real men. Now, America's had a dumbing down for 30 or 35 years. But as I live and breathe, and God is my witness, there's men like me all over this country. There's women. There's people that are little people that are 14, 15 years old that's ready to take up guns for the cause to make America behave. Okay, we're getting there. Self-defense fund is one of the things that's helping us get there. We're utilizing the system to work on the system. The lawyers, these particular junkyard lawyer dogs, are turning the system around and flipping it on its head. Do you get it? People like me are helping make the difference. I have woke up several dozen police officers. Now, I'm only one man, but I've woke several of them up and they've changed. They've retired. They've resigned. Or they've changed their ways. I'm talking to younger officers nowadays and I'm making a difference. Some of them are watching these videos and they're saying, you're this, you're that, the other. Okay, well, they're still brainwashed. I get it. I get it. But I'm making a lot of difference. They're watching me. There's other people like Jack that's out there and other people. Okay? News Now Houston. Okay? He knows some things. He shared some things with you. He's making a difference. Mr. Prez. SCXA Prez. Mr. Todd. He's making some difference. You see what I'm saying? We're all going to be down there, okay? One thing I really got to say about Todd. I got to say it. He's cool as screwballs. Just something come to my head. Cool as screwballs. That's going to be a new motto. Cool as screwballs. They used to say cool beans. He's cool as screwballs. You know why? Because he don't freaking attack auditors. He says, I don't question other auditor strategies and tactics. I don't come after them. I do my thing, baby. You do your thing. It's all good and it's groovy. It's all good in the neighborhood. Chiefs in control. I'm over here working. Me and Jesus are working to help the people to be free, to worship Him, to carry their guns. Sometimes there's snakes in the grass. Sometimes there's snakes that come in uniform, okay? You got to be able to protect yourself. Go to self-defense fund. I like to say it wrong. I like to say something else. Anyway, selfdefensefund.com/REF/Daymond. DAYMOND/. I'm saying that in case I can't get this in this description for some reason. I'm sorry the video's long. Let's blow it up. Make it big, go all over the internet, and we have not 1,000 or 2,000, but maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people in this half-mile radius where there's almost no room to move, and they'll get the freaking idea. Go and do it. If you want me to go all these other places and audit, blow up my PayPal where I can put gas in my truck and I can go around and get evidence all over Texas for you. Other places in the United States as well. If there ain't no money in there, I ain't going. Simple. Simple, 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 okay? If you like me, fund me. If you don't, go away. It's simple. I'm getting ecstatic because I'm fixing to be en route to do this thing, no doubt. Okay. I'm a real man. If you don't think so, think what you want. But I ain't no punk. It'd be a mistake to try me, okay? Might be the last thing you ever done. That's not a threat, it's just a promise. Because if my safety is in jeopardy, I will do what I have to. I got a family to take care of. Just like if I come after you, you got a family to take care of, okay? Be a man or go away. That's all I got to say. And that includes the ladies. Be a woman or go away. By the way, my percentage of women went from 2% to 70%. Now it's at like 10%. Thank you, ladies, for watching. Thank you. Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you for all the support you gave. Because of you, I'm here. This is the only reason my family understands this. My friends understand this. I'm learning cops and I'm learning government. They're starting to understand and wake up. This is for you. This is for the people that still need help in different places. It takes so much time and effort on my part. It's for you. If you can't get that through your head, you need to go see a damn doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a doctor in ministry, but I'm not a doctor in psychology. I'm not a doctor in your psyche, okay? We got them kind of people behind the scenes that talk to us. They're all kind of doctors. There's lawyers. There's ex-cops. There's ex-judges. There's ex-media personalities. There is some multi-millionaires in the fold. There's people that can pick up the phone and make things happen behind the scenes. And if I keep blowing up on YouTube and things keep happening, some of these people are going to give me a small weekly or monthly allowance, which will also enable me not to ask you for no money and still go do it. I don't make nothing. This is not income. This is no gain for me. This is only reimbursement for things that come out of my pocket or that I don't have to spend it and get reimbursement. It's up front. Thank y'all. Thank God. Praise Jesus. Okay? Do what you can if you want me to go other places. If you don't worry about it. I keep saying it. But go to my affiliate link if you need protection with your guns and self-defense. And believe me, if you're any kind of man, any kind of woman, you, your spouse, your children are going to need it before too long. And if your children go to college, they need it now. Colleges are whacked out. Okay? Women are starting to learn how to use guns and self-protection, and the rate of women in self-defense is going through the roof. Okay? Never been a time like this before. Okay. Be good. Chill out. See you Saturday at 12 noon. Bye.